Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Asian Psycho, aka Toy Sniper 98. So, week long, late, as in late, Wales log because I was busy grinding Guildfest 2 on FGO. So, let's get to this real quick. I think this is the last Wales log that I need to do for the beginning of this month. So, better late than never. So, let's go over the account real quick. Let's see, I should probably switch to my main team. Well, my main team for now. Whenever I say main team, it's usually just whoever I'm farming friendship levels for, which obviously happens to be the two new characters that we got recently. Anyways, let's go over them. Shogun, Raiden, that is. I've got almost a 70% crit rate and 135 crit damage on her with 268% energy recharge. As you guys should already know, the higher the energy recharge she has, the more electro damage bonus that she gets. So, something like that. And I'm sure having higher ER is just better for her overall, just because her ult is like fucking 90 cost or something. I think it's the most expensive ult to get as far as just raw energy cost. Most others are just 8. I say just 80, but most others are like 60, 80. Sometimes they're 40. In the case of Amber and maybe a few others, but Raiden's is 90, I believe. Should say so here. Yeah, 90 down here. Whoops. So yeah, she is level 90, as you might expect. Also with the level 90 R1 engulfing lightning, which is her weapon, I believe. So yeah, running 4-piece emblem, which is her preferred set, I believe. This is her cup, electro damage bonus, double crit. Unfortunately, didn't roll too well because it rolled twice into HP. I believe this is basically my best electro damage cup. The only other one that I would give her is probably this one that Lisa has, but I don't want to. This would actually be super good on Raiden. Actually, now that I think about it, maybe I could even swap it over to her until I decide to run Lisa seriously, like get her to level 90 and build her properly. I mean, my Lisa's is technically already built. I can actually already use her. It's just I haven't really seen myself using her that often. So for now, my Lisa's gonna keep this cup because it's not like my Raiden really needs it because her stats are good enough. But if I really want to min max her stats, I would most definitely give her this piece. She will sacrifice a little bit of crit rate, but that's okay. For all the energy recharge and the crit damage that she'll be getting out of it. Crit damage, she'll only be getting a little bit more crit damage. I guess the most important thing is the energy recharge, but then again, my Raiden already has like fucking over 280%, so how much more does she really need? And after she uses her ult, it goes almost up to 300%, so. Does she really need the cup? Probably not, but if I really want to min-max stats, I'll probably give her that. Maybe I could give her this. Actually, these stats are actually a little bit worse, now that I think about it. But in any case, that's her cup. Timepiece, energy recharge. I didn't get too many energy recharge inset timepieces, which is unfortunate. I did get a few, but most of them ended up rolling pretty badly. I think this is the only other one that ended up rolling pretty decently because it at least has 25% crit damage. But then again, I was like, do I really want to take that over double crit? It's only a little bit of crit rate, but it's still better than nothing. This is what's getting me to 70% crit rate anyway. Almost 70% anyway. A little bit of attack percent. Obviously could have rolled better with 2 rolls and the defense percent. Her feather is one of the best artifacts that I have. This was a 4-line start and a max rolled crit rate. It was a max rolled crit rate to begin with, and then it max rolled crit rate twice, and then got a 3.5%, which is second highest. So yeah, once into attack percent and then once into crit damage. It started, I think, 7% and then max rolled crit damage. So easily one of my best artifacts, I would say. It would have been nice if the attack percent here rolled once into like crit rate or crit damage even, but that's okay. I will take this shit. 15% crit rate is fucking phenomenal. This is her flower. Again, double crit. I think the only other one that has double crit is this one, but again, the stats aren't as good. I could take this actually, because it does have a little bit of attack percent, but I don't know how much Raiden really cares about attack percent. So I'm just taking the double crit for now, double crit stats. And this is her hat, also inset, a little bit of energy, a little bit of crit damage, twice into a flat attack, maybe 3 times even. And I think it's just twice. Yeah, twice. Because it rolled once to Elemental Mastery and then once into crit damage. So I assume this was the 4-line star, and then that's the 5 rolls that it got. So yeah, she is currently C4. I do want her to get a C6. After using her for the past week or so, or however long she's been out now in Genshin, I actually really like her gameplay. I already liked her character to begin with, so that's a straight bonus. So I do intend on getting her C6. So wait until next month's Wales log to see if she's C6 or not. I will most likely follow through on that decision, but not now. Her talents 686 technically. This is level 9 because of her C3, I think. So yeah, I will try to get her skill leveled first. She will probably be another crown, a triple crown candidate. Too bad we're kind of gated on crowns. Mihoyo, give us more crowns, damn it. But yeah, I'll probably level her skill first, because I feel like you're gonna use her skill a lot more. If you decide to run like main DPS, or like you don't even need to make her a main DPS. But if you like using her ult frequently and you have the like a critical amount of energy recharge on her, to the point where you can actually spam her ult as soon as it's off cooldown. Obviously, then go for the ult. I actually find myself using her skill a lot more, just because. It's kind of funny. I feel like Raiden kills people kills things way too fast with her ult. A lot of the time when I bust out her ult, because it does damage upon activation, and then you have and then she has her Raiden install, or whatever the fuck people are calling it. She has that install state after she pops her ult, where she basically slices people with her electro katana. Yeah. I feel like she kills way too fast. So a lot of the time I find myself finding her install state kind of wasted, because her initial activation slash just kills everyone in the first place. Obviously, I won't feel that way in Abyss, because Abyss enemies are a little bit too tanky for that, unless they're already low HP. But yeah, that's why I'm actually leveling her skill first over her ult. Then again, I have her C3, so it's already level 9 to begin with, so it's actually a lot stronger than it should be. But yeah, I'll level this after I level her skill. Is the point that I'm trying to make. So yeah, that's my Raiden Shogun. Moving on to Sara, she's also level 90. Her stats are also surprisingly good. I didn't expect them to turn out this way, or I didn't expect them to turn out this well. So I actually do plan on running her seriously. I'll probably put her, since I haven't done Abyss this rotation yet. When I do it on stream after Guildfest 2 is done. Or maybe this upcoming weekend, whenever I'm gonna do it, I'll probably put Raiden and Shogun Raiden and Shogun, they're the same person. I'll probably put Sara and Raiden both on the same team, just for shits and giggles. My Sara has almost 70%, just like Raiden herself, a little bit less though, and 152% crit damage. Surprisingly, I actually wonder how she ended up having more crit damage than Raiden. Funny. Obviously, her energy recharge is nowhere near as good, but she's still got a decent amount, 125, 126%. And she has Skyward Harp. I believe Sara, from what I understand, the attack buff, her attack buff mechanic works basically like Bennett's over here, where the attack buff that she gives the team scales off of her base attack. So this number right here, the white number, not the additional green bonus number. So just this number right here. And the only ways you can increase this base white number is by like physically leveling Sara herself, right? Her base level. And right now, obviously, my Sara's max level. And then whatever base attack that her weapon gives her. And I believe Skyward Harp is the best in slot for that. Or it has the highest base attack at level 90 out of all the weapons in the game. Or at least out of all the bows in the game. So yeah, that is why my Sara is holding Skyward Harp. And just in case, if I didn't have a spare copy, or in case both of my level 90 bows harps were already in use, I have a spare harp that I got a spook of. I think not this banner, but I believe last banner with the Yoimiya, I believe. Yoimiya's weapon banner. Surprising. But, or I should say, how fitting, because I was rolling for Thundering Pulse back then. It gave me harp. And it wasn't even on rate up, so I'll take it. So yeah. So my Sara has a level 90 Skyward Harp. Artifacts, 4-piece and bless. Yeah, because she's a full support character, or sub DPS slash support. So let's go over artifacts. This was an old Electro Cup that I had just lying around, so I just decided to give it to her. I did give it to Sarah because it's an end set. It's an end set cup, so works out. This is attack percent timepiece. I believe this was Kaya's timepiece. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I believe this was Kaya's timepiece that I just yoinked from it because I'm not using Kaya right now. So this is her feather. Double crit. Rolled once into a HP. Would have liked it if it rolled like once into a crit rate or something. Lots of attack percent though. I don't know if she really needs that. If she scales off of attack percent, which she might, then yeah, that's probably a good thing. If I really wanted to, I could give her this feather, which is really good. I do have plans to maybe transition. I'm considering transitioning my Xingqiu to a 4-piece emblem set, so that I can give this feather to like Sarah or somebody else who wants some better pieces for their 4-piece noblesse. So yeah, obviously if Sarah could have the feather that my Xingqiu has, that would be awesome because it has a lot more crit rate. And so with this crit rate feather, or with this feather, she'd go over 7% crit rate easily. Because I like having my characters ideally with over 70% crit, if it's relevant for them. So yeah, I'm considering. Though this feather does have a lot of crit damage. Maybe this is why. Maybe this is one of the reasons why my Sarah has such high crit damage, even with the Skyward Harp. Actually, this is crit damage. No, this is crit rate. How the hell does my Sarah have so much crit damage? Huh, interesting. Anyways, this is her flower. Again, some crit damage, double crit, with some elemental mastery. Again, could have rolled better, but decent enough for what it is. And this is her crit rate circlet, an old one again, but it has all relevant substats. So I decided to just keep this around, and yeah, I gave it to her once I found out no one was using this. So yeah, my Sarah is actually surprisingly well built. And so because of that, because of how lucky her artifacts pieces individually came together, I do plan on running her seriously. When beforehand I was only interested in Raiden going into 2.1. I was like, oh, you know, Sarah, I'll build her. You know, if it turns out well, then cool, I guess. But now that I look at her stats are pretty solid. So yeah, I'll probably use her seriously. C6 obviously because I was going for C4 Raiden. Talents 6, 8, no 6, 7, 6, 7, 6 because 6 bonuses. I do have one Ashen Heart, so once we get what is this? Elegance Day, or yeah, Elegance Book Daily, which is tomorrow or later today technically. No, tomorrow. Yeah, at the time of this recording, I'll probably farm some Elegance books and give her this Ashen Heart and put it on her skill. I think her skill is the one that gives an attack buff. I think, yeah. Granted, an active character with an AoE attack bonus based on Sarah's base attack. Yeah, so it's this one. And the attack bonus ratio, 77%. And if we level that up, goes up to 82. So yeah. So leveling your skill right now. And that's it. That's Sarah. Mona, no changes. Bennett, I got the Pyro Archon, Keck W, to level 90. His stats are kind of irrelevant. He does have a ton of fucking energy recharge, though. I kind of wonder how he got there. Oh, no. I believe his Ascension stats are energy recharge. And he has Sack Sword and, what is it? An energy recharge timepiece. I think so, yeah. So that's probably why his energy recharge is so high. Beforehand, he was using Favonius Longsword, or Favonius Sword, which was right... Where is it? This one, I guess? Yeah, I guess this was the Favonius sword that my Bennett was using, and I swapped them over to a sack sword instead, just to see if I prefer him with Favonius sword or sack sword. I'm usually more of a sack sword or like a sack weapon set fanboy, so I'll probably like him better with sack sword, but we'll see. Especially because my Bennett's crit rate is not very good at all. So it's like, what's the point of him using Favonius sword when Favonius sword's passive is based on crits, right? He's not really gonna be critting a whole lot. So I may as well stick him with the sack sword right now. He does have four-piece noblesse. I'll probably revive it. I think I mentioned this before that from last month's Wales log, where I'm gonna try to revise his artifacts to be a little bit better. Like I don't think he needs healing bonus. It is convenient, but I think I'll switch him over to a full HP set or something at some point. Constellation obviously C5 because whatever. C6 Omega lol. I've also gotten his these two skills up to let's see, up to level 8. Now that I got into level 90, I could actually get his stuff to level 9 now. Yeah, I can actually level this one right on stream. There we go. And now we'll need to farm Mora because I am now broke. Now broke as fuck. Actually, didn't I roll a lot? Don't I have a lot of yeah, I have a lot of star glitter actually. So, or stars, not just star glitter, star dust. Should probably buy these out. Completely forgot about these. Whee! Live on stream. So yeah, there we go. Let's see here. Do I have enough of more? Actually, no, I don't even have enough more to level this up because it's 450,000. All right, back to Paimon shop, I guess. Back to Paimon's shop. Here we go again, chat. Chat. What am I streaming on Twitch right now? We'll exchange the 4,000 for 2 million more. Alright. And I go back here, and then I got this leveled. Boom. I probably won't crown Bennett just because he really doesn't need it. But yeah, I think this is where I wanted to be in the first place. So cool. So yeah, there's my Bennett now, fully upgraded. Venti. Oh, now that he's level 90, I should probably farm some of these books now. I'll probably do it later. I need to farm Mora again. Or actually, no, I already have Mora because I freaking exchanged for it. So maybe I'll because I believe I can. I think the domain is. It's not available today. What is today? Oh yeah, it's Thursday. Forgot. So it's probably yeah on Saturday when next Saturday comes. I'll probably get some more. What are these ballad books to get his talents to 99. Jean, Eula, Ganyu. I'm trying to go through to see if I changed anything. I have gotten Ayaka, in case I didn't mention this last month. I have gotten Ayaka's talents to 999. Potential crown candidate as well. I don't know if I mentioned this already, but I did change her artifacts slightly, so now she does have better crit damage. Because before, I think her crit damage was definitely lower than what this is now. And I believe which artifact was it that I swapped around so that she could have better crit damage? I actually forget. Was it this one? No, I don't think so. Was it this one? Not quite. Maybe it was this one. Maybe. I actually don't know. All I know is that I did manage to get her. I did manage to give her much better crit damage, which yeah, I'm pretty sure was higher than what she had before. I forget what her crit damage was beforehand though. But I do know that I changed her artifact so that she would have better crit damage stats. But in any case, Keking, nothing to be changed there. Main character, I do want to build main character. I do want to build Lumen Electro, but then Raiden showed up. So Yoimiya, I don't know if I talked about Yoimiya last month. I want to say I didn't. So here we go, just in case I didn't. My Yoimiya has 65% crit rate, 200% over 200% crit damage, and 40% energy recharge, with a little bit of a pyro damage bonus too. She's level 90 naturally. Her weapon, level 90, Thundering Pulse. I did consider trying to grab a second copy of Thundering Pulse, and then I changed my mind later on, because after confiding with some people that I know and trust, and whose judgment I trust, who told me what they felt about Thundering Pulse. I decided to just stay at one copy of Thundering Pulse. Maybe if Thundering Pulse does get like a rerun in the future, I'll pull for a second copy. But for right now, I'll just stick with this one, this one copy. Her artifacts: she is running 2-piece Glad, 2-piece Crimson. I believe I've been told that this is her best in slot. She does a lot of damage with this anyway. And then her second best slot, by like a very tiny margin or something like that, is 4-piece Shimenawa. They're basically tied for best in slot artifacts, that I believe, from what I understand. It's just that you just need to play Yoimiya a little bit differently for her in order to get optimal damage out of her. So either or is fine. You just gotta change it. You gotta make sure how to play. You're playing it correctly, I guess. But anyways, let's take a look at her stats or artifacts individually. Pyro damage bonus cup. Again, two flat defense rolls, which sucks, but at least he's got a little bit of crit damage and a little bit of energy recharge. Timepiece, double crit, a little bit of energy recharge. I am trying to look for a better attack percent timepiece, just to see if I can get one that has similar crit rate, but better crit damage. But then again, this one has a little bit of energy recharge too, and my Yoimiya having 40% energy recharge is actually really nice. I found so. I don't know if I'll be able to change this necessarily. I think my Yoimiya already has good enough crit damage anyway, now that I think about it, because she has over 200. I think crit rate, a little bit of crit rate somewhere is what I'm really looking for, so maybe I shouldn't change her timepiece. Feather. This feather, I actually leveled this just to see how well it would level, because the only two stats that it has, obviously, is crit damage and energy recharge. This is a 4-line start, and so I was like, I kind of want a feather with a little bit of crit rate in it, but I'll level this one anyway because I'm kind of running out of crimson feathers. Because I need to go back at some point and try to farm some more. But imagine getting good pieces out of Crimson Witch Domain, Omega lol. But somehow this rolled 4 times in the crit damage, and now it's sitting here with 35% crit damage flat. So I believe before this feather, my Yoimiya only had I don't know, actually. I don't know how much crit damage she had beforehand. It definitely wasn't 200%, that's for damn sure. Because she has 200%, 204% crit damage now. So, yeah. I guess I'm glad I really, that I rolled this feather out. Because otherwise, I wouldn't have a 35% crit damage substat artifact. I'm pretty sure this is my only artifact on my entire account that has over 30% crit damage as a substat. So I'll fucking take it, man. By this point, I don't care that this thing doesn't have a crit rate. Though I am kind of bummed out that it rolled once to HP, flat HP. Imagine that rolled into crit damage or even energy recharge. How sick would that be? But oh well, it's good enough as it is. This one is so I'm kind of actually torn on which flower I want to give my Yoimiya. Right now, she's working with this because I just can't bring myself to ignore all these extra substats that this flower has. The only problem with this is that it doesn't have crit rate, and it has only a little bit of crit damage, even though it is max roll. But it has a ton of attack percent and then a little bit of energy recharge, which between this and some of the other artifacts that she has, all these energy recharge rolls here and there add up to be 40%, and my Yoimiya really likes that. She charges the ult a lot faster that way, even though technically speaking her ult is not anything that special. It's mainly she's mainly getting her damage out of her auto attacks, obviously, but I just can't ignore these substats. I do have an alternative flower. I think it's this one. Yeah, that does have double crit. So I would sacrifice a little bit of crit damage for 10% extra crit rate. So her stats will look something like this. 75% and then still over 200% crit damage, which would be a lot better for her crit rate consistency. But I don't know if that's really worth ignoring this other flower that does have all these extra substats. But I guess I'll let you guys decide for me which flower you guys think is better, and adjust accordingly according to what you guys say. So I can see it going either way. Right now, with this flower that she had originally, she's doing just as well. But having that extra 10% crit rate to go from 65 to 75% crit it would be amazing, at least to me, just to make her crit damage output a lot more consistent. Because 70% is a lot better than 60%, obviously. But anyways, that's her flower for now, and this is her crit rate. Helmet, circlet, whatever this is. A little bit of crit damage, once into elemental mastery. Probably a 3-line start, and then 2 rolls into a flat attack, once into there, and then 2 rolls into crit damage. So yeah, that's about it for artifacts. Constellation, Yoimiya is my first instant C6. Yeah, my first 5-star character in Genshin where I just went straight for C6. I got very lucky with her rolls. I got her C6 within 80,000 primos. Then again, a lot of the rolls were not just the primos themselves, obviously, because I used a lot of the star glitter that I got to exchange for intertwined fates, and I used those. But I count those as part of the 8K premiums, because you know, hey, that's what you get out of that's what you get when you get enough prima gems, right? Or when you spend enough prima gems on gacha. So I'll count it as such. But yeah, I am a proud C6 Yoimiya enjoyer, as the meme goes, and I'm very proud of her. I love her a lot, and she accordingly, as should be the case, her talents are all at 9 Again, another potential crown candidate. And so yeah, my Yoimiya is very, very strong, and fuck everyone else who says she sucks. Anyways, is there anybody else? I guess, oh yeah, Xiangling. I've made some upgrades to my Xiangling, like I said I would from before. She is working with decent substats. 67% crit rate, 115% crit damage, over 200% AG recharge. She is working with Scoured Spine, because I did get spooked by this, I believe 2 banners ago. The banner before Yoimiya, I believe, whichever one that was. That should have been Ayaka's banner, I think. Yeah, because Ayaka, then Yoimiya. So yeah, I did get spooked by this when I was rolling for, I believe when I was rolling for the Mist Splitter sword. So yeah, I decided to give it to her. Though I did roll 2 copies of Engulfing Lightning, and since I don't have Unforged yet, and I kind of do want a single copy of Unforged just to say that I have it, I will be going back into Weapon Banner again, and who knows, maybe I'll get spooked by another Engulfing Lightning, and have 3 or 4 or even 4 copies of it. But in any case, I do have an extra copy of Engulfing Lightning in case I do feel like my Xiangling does prefer this over Skyward Spine for whatever reason. But for now, she'll work with Skyward Spine, because it is energy recharge main stat. What else? Artifacts. I did transition her to a 4-piece emblem set. Her subsets on this suck, because this is the only pyro damage bonus inset cup that I could find. But oh well, at least it has a little bit of attack percent and energy recharge. This timepiece rolled really well, actually, all things considered. Double crit, a little bit of element of mastery. These are all relevant stats, at least, because energy recharge main stat and then all 4 relevant substats. So yeah, I'll take it. It's our off piece. This feather, rolled double crit. Kind of sucks that it rolled, I think, what is that, twice in HP percent, but that's okay. Still double crit regardless. Again, double crit with a little bit of attack percent on there. And then her hat, which has a little bit of crit damage, attack percent. Yep. C6, obviously. And I got her talents, her skill and ult to level 9 each. So yeah. Now, for future account upgrades, I will get Kazuha to level 90. I am currently working on getting my Xingqiu to level 90. I've actually already ascended him. I just need the Mora to level him. Actually, I already had the Mora. Yeah, because now that I've exchanged for Mora. So I can actually just level him right now. How convenient. Pays to be a whale, I guess. Confirmed Genshin Impact is pay to win. Alright. Level 89. And now he's 90. Easy. So yeah, now that he's level 90, I will get him to... I'll farm some more gold books, because I got a ton of these tails. So I'll farm some more gold books and get his skill and ult, sorry, they're both talents, to level 9. There we go. Again, like I mentioned earlier, I am considering transitioning him to a 4-piece emblem set instead. And I'll see how that new set of his works out stat-wise, so I can give him a sack sword, an extra copy of a level 90 sack sword instead, and maybe give this Jade Cutter to somebody else. Because all this time he's been working with Jade Cutter, which he has been working very well, Jade Cutter, because this thing helps his damage output considerably. Because the stat line looks something like this: a nice even 75 on 153 crit damage, even though his artifact subsets are not the greatest. Well, this is kind of a bad example, but let's see. That's also kind of a bad example. Where else? Actually, this feather too is actually not that bad, considering it has a lot of energy recharge. That's exactly what that's exactly what he wants, actually. But yeah, this one, for example, his hat isn't that great. Technically, his flower isn't that great either, because his crit stats aren't that great. Let's see, what about his cup? And his cup is decent, but nothing special. So yeah, I guess his timepiece and then his feather are actually both pretty damn solid. Yeah, this one especially, fucking 15% crit rate. I didn't realize it was that good. So yeah. So yeah, I'll probably get him to transition to a 4-piece emblem set, like I said, and see where he goes from there. Let's see, who else? Not like I mentioned earlier, I will probably get my Lisa to level 90 as well, because with I believe her weapon is a Lost Prayer. With that, her stats are actually really solid. 86% crit rate with 161% crit damage. She's already working with a level 90 Lost Prayer. This is her artifact set 2-piece Thundering, 2-piece Noblesse for a support build, a sub DPS build. Unfortunately, she's only C2 because she's a story lock character. Can only get copies of her from Wanderlust Invocation or from the Paimon's Bargain Shop. Which we haven't gotten a story lock character from Paimon's Bargain Shop for a long while now, so I'm kind of sitting here twiddling my thumbs, wondering when Kaya, Amber, and Lisa are gonna show up. Let's see. So yeah, I'll probably get my Lisa to level 90. Again, same thing with Kazuha. I'll get him to level 90, get his skill and ult leveled up as well, and I think I'll follow that up with Albedo later on. Get Albedo to level 90 as well, and upgrade his skill and ult. So yeah, I think those are my account upgrade priorities for this next month. We'll see how far I can get into them. So yeah, I believe that's it. Yeah, I'm gonna keep this short because usually my account. My whales log videos are like almost a fucking hour long, so if I can make this like half as long so I don't waste you guys' time, then yeah, that's all the better. So that'll do it for this whales log. Sorry this one was like a fucking over a week late by this point, but yeah, better late than never, right? So I'll see you guys next month. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys again next month.